Every building has a unique energy footprint called its load profile. In this video, I'll show you how to use your CIM account to analyze real-time meter data, understand peak and base load usage, and spot and action energy waste in minutes. Let's get started. This is the chart we'll be building together. It shows a single day of metered energy consumption, with peak load, the highest energy use during the day, and base load, the minimum constant energy use during unoccupied hours. In an energy efficient building, base load should sit at 20 to 30% of peak load. And energy use should start ramping up 1 to 2 hours before occupancy. Understanding this profile is the first step to identify inefficient operation, excessive base load, or poor scheduling. Here's how we will use peak to complete a real-world energy audit in under 3 minutes. Step 1. We'll understand the building's hourly baseload profile. Then we will compare weekday and weekend patterns. And finally, we will review the equipment operating schedules and take action. Let's jump into the workflow. Step 1. Analyzing the daily load profile. In your CIM account, go into Peak Meters. Select your whole building meter, choose a recent workday, and set the interval to 15 minutes. Then load the data. We can now see the daily load profile of the building. This gives us a clean load curve over a 24-hour period, showing when energy ramps up, hits its peak load, and how much energy is being used in the base load overnight consumption. A healthy profile should have base load sitting at 20 to 30% of peak load, which this building does. And energy use should start ramping up no earlier than 1 to 2 hours before occupancy. We can see for this building, energy starts ramping up more than 3 hours before occupancy at 5 a.m. Step 2. Zooming out to a weekly comparison. Let's extend the date range for a full 7-day period. We can now immediately compare weekday usage against weekend usage. We can see weekend usage is much lower, but we're still seeing spikes on Saturday and Sunday. Step 3. Digging deeper to find what's driving the base load. Switch to peak charts, overlay the meter data that we found before, select working hours, and overlay that with the operating hours of our equipment. Select a single equipment, AHU1, choose its status point, click on the copy icon to select all AHUs and all equipment in a single click. We can immediately see which equipment is running overnight and on weekends. The first chart, we have our weekly load profile, and at the bottom we have all the equipment in the building, the operating schedules. We can see operating schedules are starting at 5 a.m. and we can already at a glance identify some major equipment that has been running overnight and on weekends. Go back to chart settings and let's action this. Scroll down and click on the Create Action button and assign this task for someone to fix. Give it a title and click Create. And that's it. By using Peak, we just completed a real-world energy audit in under 3 minutes.